The overlap was your brainchild. We're now on the overlap on tour, so go on, explain what it is.
I don't know anymore. I certainly didn't think it'd be curling and hurling and refereeing, but I did think we'd do the live shows, because I thought that obviously in an audience setting would be people would enjoy it, talking about football and old stories about football, but also on the modern game as well. Well, this has obviously evolved into a bit of a, yeah, like a road trip really. And I think it's been obviously going to Liverpool, coming to obviously Manchester, into Bury today, to Dublin, to Cork with Roy as well. I think there was a bit more of a sort of homely feel to it. I'm not sure how we could ever make it better than we have really, because of going to the places where we've grown up.
Where else could it go?
Don't know. I mean, the plan initially wasn't to go to these places either. It was only when we thought, well, let's go to places where we grew up at, let's places where we live. That's where it came from. But we could go to, you know, places like Edinburgh, Belfast, Newcastle, Leeds.
And Belfast?
Belfast. Sorry, people from Belfast. Birmingham. I think football passionate cities and towns was where I would say. That's where the overlap belongs.
Yeah.
But also, you know, these are great settings. I grew up obviously on these streets.
So where are we here?
So basically, this used to be Crown Green Bowling. It never used to be. It's only been turned into croquet the last 7 or 8 years. But my nan used to live on the corner, and we lived over the road behind them trees.
And who are the people who frequent this? I mean, are they, you know?
Well, they look a bit posh, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
is that not typical Bury, or is that?
No, I mean, round here, definitely not. I mean, this is a croquet club. Now, this is Bury Croquet Club. I didn't know it was a croquet club until a few weeks ago, and they said we're going playing croquet, because I said it was Crown Green Bowling. This used to be Crown Green Bowling, where you have the, you know, the David Bryant, that used to have the cigar and the.
So you and Phil's childhood bowling?
We used to sometimes Crown Green Bowling, because my granddad had some. Hey, bowling's brilliant, you know. Fantastic bowling. So the overlap, it was to go around cities and do live shows and just see a little bit of the people in the cities. What can people expect from the overlap on tour?
We'll have a laugh, we'll enjoy ourselves. There's a bit of interaction, isn't there, with the crowds. It can get a little bit feisty.
A few challenges.
Yeah, and we're in, they're uncomfortable, aren't they?
Well, there was one that was very uncomfortable for you, wasn't there?
Yeah, and that was in Liverpool.
I mean, seriously, he'll never live that down. It's a bad moment for him. It will become, I think, a moment that will continue.
A meme?
Yeah, it will become a meme, a gif, whatever they call it. It will keep getting played back, that I'm sure. You'll never walk alone. I fucking am now. Have you seen it? You'll never walk alone. Fucking hell. What? I'm not asking what.
No, I just don't like that going backwards and not knowing where I am. I don't know. You didn't like going up in a plane, though, did you?
Well, I didn't like going up in the plane, but there was no sort of like, I was, Justin, the biggest problem with me in the plane was your guide. You never stopped talking. And just something, I mean,
well, do you know what that's like? Do you know that? I know.
For me, that's rich. What do you enjoy about filming the most?
I enjoyed Dublin. I think seeing where Roy grew up.
The live show in Dublin was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a Blarney Castle.
Did you like that bit?
I didn't mind that, yeah.
I liked his old football club more.
Yes. Gorgeous. Was it Handsome Bob or Gorgeous Bob?
Handsome Bob.
Handsome Bob.
Gorgeous Gary. Join us on the 14th of June on Sky Max.
At 9 o'clock for the overlap on tour live. You can see it across all platforms on Sky.